Hi, everyone. Today I want to talk about something that I think affects all of us at one time or another, and that is self doubt and feeling insecure as we question our own thoughts, our own motives, our own hopes and dreams. And I understand all too well how that self doubt can hold us all back because I lived most of my life believing that I could not succeed. And for me, it started very early on with parents that were overly critical, which I'm sure that was set the tone for many of my early years. I can remember how I loved to dance, and I loved ballet, and I so looked forward to my dancing lessons. And my first ballet recital, there I was up on stage with my little blue sequin tutu, all excited. But the minute I looked out at the audience, I panicked and I ran off the stage. And I was mortified because I realized, oh my gosh, what if I don't dance well enough? What if I miss my steps? What if they make fun of me? What if they don't think I'm a good dancer? So all of that drove me away from dancing, and I never took another dancing lesson again. Now, here's another thing. I used to love to run. I was, again, very outdoorsy, very athletic, and I would just love to run. I'd take our black lab and I'd run to the beach and run along the sand and just loved it. Loved being outside. And when I was in high school, I joined the track team. I won my first two races, but then I quit. Why did I quit? Because I was worried that I might not win my next race. And if the expectations were for me to win all the time, what if I failed? What would happen then? Would people judge me? Would they laugh at me? Was I not good enough if I didn't win every time? Well, that's all very irrational, but that was my thought at the time. If I wasn't going to be perfect, then I shouldn't do anything at all. So this, of course, really, really crippled me in the years ahead because in relationships with men, I didn't stay with the men who were good for me and loving and supportive. I chose men who were not supportive, who were not respectful, because I didn't feel that I deserved better. Now, I know that there are people like me today who have not yet found their own belief in themselves. And I'm here to hopefully inspire all of you that other people, what they think, what they say, has absolutely no bearing on who you are as a person. Now, it took me a long time for me to finally realize this. And I look back on all the things that I missed out on, all the things I could have done, how my life could have been more fulfilling, more rich, and full of things that I could have really, really enjoyed, because I had this twisted notion that everything had to be done right and everything had to be accepted and praised by other people to have value. And that was so wrong. I had it all backwards because in reality, the only person that we need to have approval from is ourselves. And so, for any of you younger than me, please know that you don't need approval from other people. And if they don't approve, just completely ignore them and follow your passion anyway. Because here's the thing, a lot of people will discourage you because they want you to fail. And that's something that's hard to believe, especially when you're little, but it's true. The more successful you are, the more people might resent you. And so it can be a lonely road when you're pursuing something that you're good at, because as you succeed, more and more people might try to pull you down. And it's because of jealousy sometimes, because they want what you have, and either they're unwilling to work hard for it or they're incapable of achieving it for themselves. So for me, not pursuing my goals was a false sense of safety, because I didn't try. There was no risk. Here's something else I never pursued. I had some sort of a musical ability that I could play piano by ear and also play flute by ear. And I would just go to these instruments and play along with songs. Um, just, I don't know how I did it, but it just came natural to me. And I so enjoyed it. And I had a friend who also played the flute and also played the piano. And she actually had a degree in music. She had gone to the New England Conservatory of Music. But she couldn't play by ear. And everything she did was a little bit forced, even though she had a degree. Well, I never played in front of her. I never showed her that I could play by ear or I could play on the flute, just in a natural way, because I didn't want to lose her friendship. Now, isn't that strange? I didn't want to seem competitive, and I didn't want to seem as though she would possibly be envious of me because I did not go to music school and I did not pursue a career in music. I just did it naturally. So I hid my talent, my musical ability, and I never pursued that either. So it's kind of sad that I had all of these talents. And, well, actually, it's very sad because look at all the things I gave up um, over the years. So what I'm wanting to do by using my own life examples is to encourage any of you, especially any of you much younger than me. Please don't listen to anyone else. Please don't fear being judged or ridiculed, and follow your dreams. And if people do ridicule you or criticize you, they're not people that you want in your life anyway. And the right people will come into your life, people who will support you. And even if there's only a few, that's more meaningful than being with people who don't support you. And I hope that makes sense. Um, I want everyone to hopefully benefit from my mistakes and know that if you have a dream, if you have a passion, you don't have to do it perfectly in the beginning, because it's all about learning as you go. And there is no such thing as perfection anyway. And you will find that inner joy and that peace and that inner fulfillment that is so much more important than being successful anyway. And if you think about it, that's what success is anyway. It's being happy with yourself. So I hope that's inspiring. I hope that's uplifting. And please feel free to ask me any questions. I so enjoy my channel. And if what I've done in my life can be meaningful to anyone else, it's a win-win for me and hopefully for you as well. So thanks so much, everyone. Please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And please feel free to comment and give a like if you would like to. Thanks so much, everyone. And I hope you're having a really great day.